Good evening, everyone. It's great to be back in Brussels. Let me first of all thank my NATO colleagues who each expressed their condolences for the loss of the 2 American soldiers in Afghanistan. I want to thank all of them for doing that, and I want to express my personal condolences to their families as well. It's great to be back here too. I want to acknowledge the great news great news that Mr. Kevin King, an American held hostage in Afghanistan for more than 3 years, was released yesterday and will soon be reunited with his family. It's good news, too, for our Australian friends who were able to get home one of their own also. We had a good day. We were hard at work here in Brussels. Everything we have done has set a positive tone for the leaders' meeting in London next month. President Trump and I look forward to being there. I had a unique opportunity, too, to reflect on the importance of NATO alliance in Berlin earlier this month. I was with my counterpart, Heiko, from Germany. We had a great time. He was a wonderful, gracious host. We celebrated the 30th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall, a place that I had served when I was a young soldier. We, all of us, won the Cold War together. Allied partners, protecting freedom, preserving freedom, creating freedom in places that had far too little. It was indeed a victory for free societies over authoritarianism. 30 years later, we again face threats from authoritarian regimes, and again we must face them together. Russia, China, Iran, their value systems are simply very different from ours. They go in an opposite direction. Add the threats that we have from terror around the world, radical Islamic extremism, and cyber threats, and indeed our work remains. Every ally has the responsibility, the duty to confront them. And we're happy with the progress that has been made towards fulfilling the 2018 Brussels Summit commitments. We give our allies full credit for committing to add $100 billion in new defense spending by the end of the year 2020. But it's the first step in our collective security. Security for our people means each country that made the promise to get to 2% of GDP must do so. We need modern capabilities like next-generation fighter aircraft, heavier infantry, improved intelligence assets, all of the things that these resources can bring to our collective security. Security for our people means welcoming North Macedonia as well. I had the chance to go there last month as our 30th NATO ally. The United States Senate approved the accession protocol on North Macedonia in October the 22nd, and we look forward to it officially joining our alliance. Strengthening this alliance has never been easy. There have always been challenges. The unity has always been there, but we've confronted differences head-on. There are places we need to catch up. Certainly with respect to counterterrorism, there's work to do. We've made progress by updating the NATO Counterterrorism Action Plan and the contributions that NATO has made to the Counter-ISIS Global Coalition, which met in Washington last week. We need to keep up this good work to protect our people. Finally, our alliance must address the current and potential long-term threat posed by the Chinese Communist Party. 70 years ago, the founding nations of NATO came together for the cause of freedom and democracy. We cannot ignore the fundamental differences in beliefs between our countries and those of the Chinese Communist Party. NATO is indeed the most critical strategic partnership in recorded history. The United States led the formation of this alliance, and we are returning our robust leadership today. We're committed to working with our NATO partners to build a strong, stable, prosperous alliance, a free Europe, and a free world that benefits all of our people. I want to thank Secretary General Stoltenberg for all the work he did to put this ministerial together. Happy to take a question or two.